And I want to share from the chapter 24, verses 36 through 42, and it reads this. However, no one knows the day or hour when these things will happen, not even the angels in heaven or the Son himself. Only the Father knows. When the Son of Man returns, it will be like it was in Noah's day. In those days before the flood, the people were enjoying banquets and parties and weddings right up to the time Noah entered the boat. People didn't realize what was going to happen until the flood came and swept them all away. That is the way it will be when the Son of Man comes. Two men will be working together in the field. One will be taken, the other left. Two women will be grinding flour at the mill. One will be taken, the other left. So you, too, must keep watch, for you don't know what day your Lord is coming. Okay. So, I've been excuse me. I've been led to share this verse because the internet is getting plastered with a prophecy that's going to be fulfilled this September 23rd. Let's get one thing clear. Bible, I just read it, says no one knows. Christ even says he does not know when he's coming. So whenever you see prophecies with dates and years, run the other way because those are false prophets who are trying to deceive the weak in spirit or the young Christian who is still learning about the gospel and about the truth that is in the Bible. They are wolves in sheep's clothing. They are agents of Satan, and they're trying to grab as many as they can, or that they think that they can, from the Lord. Hey, bright. So, so I felt very strongly to share this verse today because the for those who don't know, the September 23rd is a lot of false prophets and a lot of scholars out there are saying that this is the day that the rapture is going to happen. So, and the rapture is the day or the event where all of God's children are supposed to be swept up off the face of the earth, leaving nothing but those who are condemned to die and burn in hell. And that itself is a false doctrine to a point. Now, there will be a time when people will be taken up, yes. But the part that's false is that once that happens, it's too late. It's not too late. Because in Revelations, if you know, there are martyrs who are killed and persecuted for the Word of God during the Great Tribulation of 7 years. So, the rapture is not the end all of be all. Um, there may be a great gathering, but there is going to be a remnant left behind, and this says this in Revelations 2, who are still going to share the gospel to try to find those last few elect that are out there. And it is my belief that the elect that are found are going to be the martyrs that are going to be screaming and crying to God, asking him when he's going to avenge their deaths and their blood. So, once again, the point is whenever you see any kind of prophecy being foretold with a date and a time or even a year, run the other way because it is false. When Christ himself tells us in the Bible that he does not even know when his time of return will be, that should speak volumes right there. That should eliminate any doubt that only God knows when he is finally going to send Christ and judge the world for all its sin, especially those who are non-believers, who have hardened their hearts, and who refuse to believe that Christ is Lord and that God is creator of all. Because by the time they do confess that Christ is Lord, at that time it will be too late. Because that'll be right before the final judgment at the very end of the Great Tribulation. But yes, when you see specific dates being spewed out for biblical prophecy, run the other way. Because all it is are the false prophets out there trying to deceive and pull God's people away from God in an effort to thwart God's plan, which, let's face it, it's not going to happen. Nobody and nothing on this earth or in the heavens or in the spiritual world is going to defeat God and defeat God's plan. God's plan will happen no matter what. So, with that, guys, I love you. Be wary. Keep your eyes open. And definitely do not pay attention to those prophecies that are giving specific dates or times because those are false doctrines by those who are working for the enemy. With that, I love you guys. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow.